Let's look at how we can actually work out an argument. So in complex number form. So let's put a complex number here onto the plane, and I'm going to call this complex number Z, and let's say it equals 3 plus 3i. Now that means it's gone across here 3, and it's gone up 3 as well. So that's just roughly in there. 3 across and 3 up. And this is a right angle. And our argument comes from the x-axis here and goes around anti-clockwise. So our argument there is theta. So how are we going to work out what theta is? Well, this one's quite a straightforward one because this is 3 units and this is 3 units. We've got an isosceles triangle, and so my argument here is quite neat. It's pi over 4. 45 degrees, pi over 4. We're going to work in radians with these complex numbers. So that was quite straightforward. Let's go for one that's not quite so straightforward. So I've got another Argand diagram here, and I'm going to draw it so it comes in the second quadrant, something like that. And this time I'm going to call my Z negative root 2 square root 3 plus 2i. So that means that this side of the triangle is 2 root 3. That's the length of this side of the triangle, and it goes up 2 units. Let's just draw those in. So that's 2. That one comes in there. Now my argument is going to be starting here and going all the way around like that. So more than 90 degrees or more than pi over 2. And that's my theta, that's my argument. Now what I actually want to do is work out this angle in here and take it away from pi, take it away from 180 to get my argument. I'm going to work out the hypotenuse. It's going to help me get this argument. So this is 4 and this is 12 when I square it. You can just double check that. 4 times 3 is 12 and 2 squared is 4. We add them to get 16. So this side here is the square root of 16, which is obviously 4. Now the reason that helps me is because this angle is 2 divided by 4. Sine rather of this angle is 2 divided by 4. And I can get this angle to be pi over 6. Now you might want to just pause and think about that if you're not too sure how I got this angle in here as pi over 6. But that's basically using some trigonometric ratios we introduced earlier. And of course, that leaves my theta to be pi take away pi over 6. So my argument for this particular one is 5 pi over 6.